All right, guys, let's get some NBA picks and props for Wednesday, February 14th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, 0-0 at the moment. I gave out the Suns -4.5 against the Kings. That game tips off in just a few minutes, so I have a complete faith in the Suns to win here at home. The Kings, they are just kind of going down the hill, and that's not where you want to be before the All-Star break.
Yeah, and I gave out the Pistons plus 12.5 on the road going up against the Lakers. Not sure why the line has dropped to plus 10.5 for the Pistons. Looking right now, I don't think LeBron James and Anthony Davis are going to be out. They're both questionable, so who knows? Maybe LeBron James and Anthony Davis will be out in this game, but I do have them plus 12.5. Hopefully we can sweep the board there. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I am 0-0 here as well, but I did give out Kevin Durant over 38.5 PRAs versus the Kings. Rinse and repeat. Game has not started, but a lot of confidence is exuding out of me right here.
I gave out Kristaps Porzingis over 1.5 made threes. He was scratched 30 minutes before tip-off, so I will not have a play for tonight. Let's go to the group play from yesterday. OKC going up against the Magic. OKC right now, 77-63 against the Magic. But again, this Magic team, they are known for the second half. So it's still third quarter, 7 minutes left. You got plenty of time to come back. But looking really good right now for OKC -2.5. Trey, let's go to the group play for tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. And we haven't really talked about these teams either. The Chicago Bulls going on the road to face off against the Cavaliers. Cavaliers coming off a loss, -8.5 over/under, very small, 222. Have you start?
Yeah, guys, give me the Cavs here. I'm going to take them at -8.5. I honestly feel like this game is not going to be close. That's because the Cavs, they absolutely dominate the Bulls. They have won 6 straight games against the Bulls, and none of them have really been overly close. And I don't think that it's going to be close here in this game because whenever we look at the injury report, especially for the Bulls, it is just laden with a lot of people. Caruso, questionable for tomorrow. Patrick Williams, Zach LaVine, obviously Lonzo Ball already all ruled out. And whenever we look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, it's not really anybody in particular that we really care about. Their starting five still intact with Mitchell, Garland, Strus, Mobley, and Allen. And in my opinion, those are the only 5 players the Cavs need to really show up and play. Yes, Georgie Niang is awesome off the bench, and I love me some minivan time with Georgie Niang. But I don't have any confidence with this Bulls team. They're kind of falling apart. They're kind of put all their chips in the table. They didn't trade anybody at the trade deadline, and it didn't look like they were even interested in trading anybody. So maybe they're going all in, but I don't think that they're going to beat the dealer in this game. Give me the Cavs -8.5.
Yeah, first off, I can't believe you said the Cavs, you don't care about the injuries. Dean Wade, former Wildcat. Well, what's going on there? I love Dean Wade. And you're exactly right. I agree with everything you said. Cavs -8.5. The tree's down low. Allen, Mobley, they're going to dominate. It's only Vucevic out there. And we talked about this before with the Bulls. They're going to start 4 guards in this game. So the Cavs are going to do whatever they want in the paint, and that's where they like to be anyway. So this game's going to get out of hand. Probably going to be a low-scoring game as well. So like 110 to 80 something for the Bulls. So I love the Cavs here, -8.5. We're going to sweep the board with the Cavs. Let's go to our plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to take us over to the Atlanta Hawks going up against Charlotte Hornets game. And this is going to be a very fun game to watch. Both teams, they're all offense and 0 defense. And the Hawks enter this game with a 24-30 record. They're also 17-37 ATS. That's no bueno. And Atlanta, they're also 11-15 on the road. They've been as middle of the pack as you can possibly be in the NBA, maybe even below average, if I'm being honest. And the Hornets, they come this game with a 12-41 record. They're also 20-33 ATS. And Charlotte, they're 7-21 at home. But things are kind of looking up for this Hornets team. After retooling their roster at the trade deadline, they have strung together 2 straight wins, something that we probably could never have said about this Hornets team, beating the Grizzlies and the Pacers by an average score of 113-104. So winning by an average of 9 points per game. And I kind of expect them to keep that momentum going here in this one. Give me the Hornets. I'm going to take them at +7.5 here in this game because these two teams, they've already played once this year, and that game was also in Charlotte. And the Hornets, they won that game by 6 points. And I kind of expect them just to match what they did in that game as well. That's because the Hawks, they are very injured at the moment. They're already ruled out for this game. Capella, Nkonkwo, Patty Mills, Wesley Matthews, and AJ Griffin. Outside of Capella, that is basically their entire bench. So that is not good news for this Hawks team traveling on the road to play a very young and feisty Hornets team. Look for Miles Bridges to absolutely dominate here. There's really nobody on the Hawks roster that's going to be able to stay in front of him. He's very athletic and very big, and I think he's going to bully his way to a big night here. And we're going to see the Hornets get their first 3-game winning streak this season after this game. But I'm going to be taking the points. Give me the Hornets +7.5 versus the Hawks.
Yeah, Trey, I like that one there. For my play today, we're going to the last game on the slate. The Clippers going on the road to face off against the Warriors. Give me Golden State +2 at home in this game. I know that we've said a lot about Golden State, Trey, and myself.
I'll say this before you go on. They're -2.5 now. Don't know what changed, but maybe public going back on the Warriors.
That's actually wild. What's a 5-point swing? Give me a second. Let me look at this stupid thing. That's unbelievable. Freaking 5-point swing, 30 minutes. Yeah, it's now, and there it goes. Now +2 to -2.5 over the last 5 minutes. Look at that. See that?
God damn.
How's that happen? All right, let's go. All right, I'm still going to take the Warriors -2.5. I know Trey and I, we said a lot about this, but they're playing great basketball right now. They're going to be back home going up against a really good team, and I'm going to see what this team's made of. Steph Curry's been playing some of the best basketball of the season so far. They've rattled off 5 consecutive wins, covering the spread in all of those games. They're sitting in the 10th spot right now in the Western Conference, so they do need to start thinking about the playoffs. If they want to get in, they're going to have to start winning these games, and it starts tonight with the Clippers. The Clippers, they're one of the best teams in the NBA, definitely a playoff team, and they need to win games against quality opponents if they want to make that surge towards the top of the West. In the last game against the Utah Jazz for the Warriors, I did see a little bit of that classic Warriors team with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson making all their threes, Draymond Green getting the hustle stats. He had nearly a triple-double. Then Andrew Wiggins out of nowhere, a 17-point game. Jonathan Kuminga also brings a very athletic forward that can take care of the Clippers' skill players like Kawhi Leonard and Paul George on the drives. I like this Golden State Warriors team right now. I'm going to take them -2.5 now at home going up against the Clippers as the play. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to go with another Trayer. Give me Trae Young to go over his 34.5 PAs going up against the Hornets, not PRAs, PAs. And I really love this over for Young here in this game, even though I just said the Hornets are going to cover and maybe win. But I do expect Young to do everything in his power to deny that from happening. That is because Young, we have a lot of juicy trends with this play. That's because the first trend is that this is a road game. Young, he loves playing on the road. All of his shooting splits go up pretty significantly. In his 21 road games this season, Young, he's averaging 28.9 points and 11 assists per game. That comes out to 39.9 PAs, which is well over this number. But we're kind of enjoying this nice discount line here because Young, he's only averaging 35 PAs over his last 5, which is right at this number. And I feel like that's kind of the floor for this play, especially going up against the Hornets. But I believe that we're going to see Trey take another step forward here in this game. That's because Young, he really enjoys playing against Charlotte. Over his last 5 games versus the Hornets, Young, he's averaging 26.4 points and 10.6 assists per game. That comes out to 37 PAs, which is also over this number. All those trends I just gave you, over this number. Lock it in. Give me Trae Young over 34.5 PAs versus the Hornets.
Love that one there, Trey. For my player prop today, I'm going to be looking at Michael Porter Jr. to go over his total points going up against the Sacramento Kings. The Denver Nuggets gave Michael Porter Jr. the night off the last time the Nuggets went up against the Kings 2 games ago, but he's in store to start for this game. On the season, Michael Porter Jr. is averaging 15.9 points per game, and I think they made a mistake sitting him the last time against the Kings because he loves playing against Sacramento. In his career with the Denver Nuggets, he's averaged 20.4 points per game against the Kings, scoring 19-plus points in 5 of the 7 meetings. His over-under is usually sitting at 14.5. We're going to smash the over here, and I might even take a look at his over-threes made against the Kings as well. The Kings, they've been very bad defensively all season long, and Michael Porter Jr. has shot 5-plus three-point attempts in 6 of the 7 games against the Kings in his career. He's made 3-plus in over 50% of those games against the Kings as well. So I'm going to take his over total points as the play, but if you guys like the threes, I'm interested in that too as well. So give me Michael Porter Jr., though, as the official play over his total points against the Kings. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I gave out the Hornets +7.5 against the Hawks. I have a lot of confidence with this young and feisty Hornets team. They've won 2 games in a row. Might as well make it 3. Am I right? And I'm also going with Trae Young over 34.5 PAs. Messed up here as well. Oh, well, versus the Hornets. I have a lot of confidence. I mean, Trae Young can hit this just on points alone, and he's a double-digit assist guy every night. So this is just a great bet.
Yeah, I'm going with the Warriors -2.5 now, a live 5-point swing in the last 10 minutes. And then Michael Porter Jr. over his total points against the Kings. Again, probably going to be 14.5. I'm going to hit that, and then we're going to see what his threes come out at. Hopefully it's like 2.5. I might play that as well. But guys, that's going to do it for the plays and props for Wednesday, February 14th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. We also have a new game. It's going to be Trey and myself versus the Bear Pack. You can call it Pros versus Joes if you want. I don't really like the name because I don't consider us pros. I don't consider you guys Joes. But Trey, if you want to go to the YouTube channel, this is how you guys play. You're going to go to our YouTube channel. You're going to hit the community tab. We've been in the community tab a lot this season. You're going to go to the community tab. We have our plays for the day. So obviously the intro is not going to have plays for today, but these are our plays for our next video. It's the Pelicans -2.5, the Heat -5, Quinnipiac -4.5, and Wisconsin -10.5. Those are Trey's and myself's plays. What you guys are going to do is pick which one you think will not hit, meaning you're going to fade us, which is Pros versus Joes, which is the game called, but you guys are going to try to pick which one is not going to hit. If you guys win, you're going to get a point. If we win, we're going to get a point. We're going to run it Friday through Friday every single week. Whichever team has the most wins, so 4-3, 6-2, whatever it is, that person or group will win $50. If the community wins, we're going to do a wheel spin for the community. If we win, I don't know how we're going to get our cheddar, but you guys are just going to have to subscribe, I guess, more. But that's the game. Hopefully everybody understands it. Trey, let's get into the video. Look at the leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's two options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month. A little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,